So how do you build relationships with hedge funds or equity funds that are buying single family homes for rent or developing for rent communities? So the first thing you want to do is, how do you find them? Number one, you do a Google search. So you just Google search that, and there's like Invitation Homes. They're one of the biggest. There's also like OfferPad that buys houses, places like that. So you want to Google, equity funds buying for rent houses or buying single family homes, hedge funds that buy single family homes. So that'll kind of give you a list of the companies that are out there doing it. And you have Zillow now that's buying, you have OfferPad, you have Instant Offer. There's a lot of bigger companies that are buying homes now, and they're renting them back out. Some of them buy them and sell them. But anyways, you start with a Google search and you find out who they are. And generally on their website, they're going to have either an email or a phone number. You can call them up and find out, who their acquisitions team is. And generally they'll even have a link on there to click if you're selling a home. So if you're a wholesaler or an investor and you want to sell homes to these guys, or you want to find homes for them, then you want to call their acquisitions department, talk to their acquisitions managers, and find out what they're looking for and where. But do your research first. Make sure you go to the website of the company, find out where they buy houses, because they don't buy everywhere. A lot of them only buy in major metros like Atlanta, Charlotte, Texas, Arizona, Nevada, big markets in the Southeast, and some of these other areas where the population trends and where people are moving, where the population trends are on the rise and people are moving. Positive net migration. Remember, that's the key metric. If you're investing in real estate, whatever it is, commercial, multifamily, single family, you want to be in a market where there's positive net migration, more people moving in than moving out. So go on their website, research them a little bit, find out who their acquisitions people are, call them up, and just tell them, hey, I'm an investor or I'm a wholesaler. My job is to find homes. What are you looking for and where? And build that relationship and just start chatting with them, get them on your email list, and just keep communicating with them and keep sending them deals. They're not going to buy everything you come across, but they will buy some things. Another way to do it is entities like ListSource, companies like ListSource, where you can search for buyers and cash buyers. You can go to if you're in one of those bigger markets where these companies are buying houses, you can go in there and research transactions, find out who's buying and what entities are buying multiple houses. That's another way to find out who the institutional buyers are, which is really what they are. They're institutional buyers of single family homes. You can talk to property management companies and find out if they have any funds that they're working with or major investors that are looking for houses. So it's a reverse engineer process. Find out who the buyers are first through networking, through deed research, closing research, property records research, and doing website research, Google research, and calling them up and just talking to them. Just tell them what you're doing, and spend more time asking and listening than talking. Find out what they're looking for and where, and then go shopping and find them deals. And that's a whole nother strategy of finding motivated sellers, and there's a number of ways to do that. I made a ton of videos on that. So you can search my residential real estate investing playlist, and there's a lot of videos on how to find motivated sellers and a lot of podcasts I've been on talking about that, the different methods. But that's how you build relationships with institutional buyers, equity funds, hedge funds, and just larger private investors that are buying a lot of homes for rent. They are all cash buyers a lot of times. Some of them fund through bank financing or whatever, but either way, there are a lot of people out there looking for single family homes to rent long term. That is something that's on the rise, and it is a trend. So that's how you find them. That's how you build a relationship with them. Just be honest, be upfront, but educate yourself first. Make sure you know what you're doing. You know the market. You know the company. Don't just reach out and ask a bunch of questions and not know what you're talking about or know anything about the company. Do your research first so that you can ask intelligent questions. People can tell how much you know by the questions you ask.